It's Brooke and Jubal's Awkward Tuesday phone call.
We do a lot of these Awkward Tuesday phone calls with people who are in relationships and things like that. But I think the hardest and most uncomfortable Awkward Tuesday phone calls are the ones that involve coworkers. Because you have to be very careful because you could end up getting yourself fired.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's
very true.
tricky, unless you hate your job.
Yeah, then maybe you want to get fired. But Holly's on the phone to do an Awkward Tuesday phone call right now, and apparently it involves a coworker of hers. So, Holly, I'll make sure that our advice for you is on point today
Yeah.
so that you don't get fired. Have you thought about planting drugs on him?
No.
It's kind of my
Okay.
go-to
It
lately
is your
these
go-to.
days.
For like the last month, all you've been asking people to do in Awkward Tuesday phone calls is plant drugs
Yeah.
on
Just
people.
like drugs on you all the time?
Well, to plant on other people, yeah. It helps solve a lot of problems. Nobody's taking me up on it yet. But, Holly, what do you want to do with your Awkward Tuesday phone call today?
Well, I work with this guy. His name is Andy, and I feel really, really bad for him because he lately just smells and reeks of garlic. Like to the point where people are talking about him, and I don't think he even knows how
Wait.
bad the smell is.
Where do you guys work? It's not like a restaurant and he's the chef, right?
No, we work for an ad agency. So we work in kind of like cubicle areas, but
Yeah.
our desks are pretty close together. So,
And is it one of those like garlic smells where it just like is inside him, or is it right after he gets back from lunch?
No, it's all day, every day for the
What?
past, like, I would say 2 months now. And, I don't know what to do because people are talking about him behind his back because nobody wants to confront him.
It's really that bad?
Well, I was working with a client of ours, and we walked by his desk, and they actually gagged when they walked by his
Shut
desk.
up.
Whoa.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's
Shut
bad.
Is this a dude, like,
Oh.
did he maybe change colognes and his cologne smells like garlic?
I mean, I don't know who would ever buy a cologne that smelled like that.
Okay.
It's so repulsive. But now I have to take my meetings outside of the office because it's been so horrendous.
Oh my God. So he's actually like altering your work life.
Oh,
Garlic Andy is making it that hard to be around him.
It's really bad. And now, all my coworkers are saying, because I'm kind of like the closest to him, friend-wise, and
Yeah.
they are kind of rallying me to confront him because they don't want to say anything. And I just don't know how to talk to him about this.
So they've nominated you to tell him to, I don't know, do whatever he has to do to not smell like garlic every
Stop
day.
smelling.
Yeah. Stop stinking, Andy.
Oh,
I will say I
man.
would appreciate it more coming from a friend than having HR talk to me about it.
Yeah, but there's no good way to just be like, yo, you stink.
Right.
And it's
But at
affecting
least
the
it's
workplace.
garlic and not BO.
It's still just as bad almost.
I know. What kind of person is Andy?
He's kind of quiet. He doesn't have like a ton of friends.
He's a garlic lover. That's all we know.
Yeah.
Yeah, which makes it even more awkward because I can't just joke around with him about it. I can't just come right out and say it. I have to approach this. I have to find another way. That's why I'm calling you guys. I just have to find another way to talk to him.
And you can't like go out and get him drunk and then tell him.
We're not like that close,
Oh,
I
yeah.
mean, we're
Okay.
friends at work, but we're not super close. We don't really hang out outside of work.
Okay.
Okay.
weird.
So your goal with the Awkward Tuesday phone call is just to call him and tell him that he smells like garlic and everybody's freaking out about it.
Sounds bad.
Yeah, I just don't know how to do it.
Yeah, that's hard, especially when you have to tell him that you have to take meetings outside of the office because
maybe-
he's
I
making your
know.
clients gag.
Oh, man.
And I don't want to hurt his feelings. I'm not trying to make him feel bad at all or embarrass him. But I feel like if I smelled like that, I would want to know.
Yeah.
How could people not know when they smell like that, though? I don't understand.
You can't smell yourself.
I don't.
There's a lot of people in this office that smell all the
bet
time.
I
Like I get in
stink
the
half the
elevator with them sometimes. I'm like, how do you not
Yeah.
know? But I guess he doesn't. So have you thought about how you want to tell him at all?
I can't. I just don't know what to do. That's why I'm calling you.
Okay, well,
I was hoping you would have an idea.
we'll play a song and then come back, give you a little bit of advice, and then you can call Andy and tell him that he stinks like garlic.
Okay. All right.
All right, hang on.
It's awkward.
It's Tuesday.
It's Brooke and Jubal's Awkward Tuesday phone call.
If you're just joining us for today's Awkward Tuesday phone call, Holly is on the phone and she needs to talk to her coworker. His name is Andy, and Andy smells like garlic. bad, I guess.
Literally.
So much so that she's even had to have meetings with clients out of the office because she's embarrassed at how bad this dude reeks of garlic. So she asked us for some advice on how to handle the conversation. And Holly, I don't even think you need to have a conversation with him. Just every time you walk by his desk, spritz him with some Febreze. Eventually, he'll probably get the point. So you can do that, or you can still do the Awkward Tuesday phone call. Choice is yours.
I don't think the Febreze is going to work.
No,
But
it won't.
Dude, and garlic is one of those smells where it literally oozes out of people's pores.
Yeah. Mhm.
yeah, it's just, I mean, I can't even eat anything with garlic anymore.
Yeah. You have like the most bland diet ever.
Yeah, I can't do it.
I feel like as you approach it, you should approach it as maybe he's changed his eating habits, or I don't know if you've been doing a new diet or something, but this is what it smells like.
Okay.
You know, because then it's not his fault. Then he can't feel too bad. It's like, oh, it's the food I'm eating. It's not me.
Right.
Yeah, and I doubt anybody wants to go to work being the stinky person.
Yeah.
So he'll probably appreciate it if you approach it that way.
Okay.
All right.
I hope so.
You're so nervous.
Here we go. I'm going to dial his phone number right now, and you can make your Awkward Tuesday phone call, okay?
Okay, thanks.
Hello?
Hey, Andy?
Yeah. This is Andy.
Hi, it's Holly from work.
Oh, hey, Holly. I didn't recognize the number.
Oh, that's all right. How you doing?
I'm drowning all these paperwork. I'm trying to get the 1090s in, you know?
Yeah.
What's
So
up?
I kind of just wanted to ask you a question. It's kind of crazy, but have you changed your diet at all recently?
What?
Or anything?
I've just, been going to the gym a lot and, I guess being more health conscious, if that's what you're asking?
No, it's more, okay.
What's happening? You seem like, are you okay? Is everything okay?
Yeah, I mean, I'm okay. I need to tell you something, and I actually just really am at a loss, and I don't know how to really say it. So, I don't know. I guess I just have to, let it out.
Well, whatever it is, it's okay. And, I'm here for you. And, I know we're just coworkers, but yeah.
Okay, so lately, I don't know if you've noticed this, but you've kind of been smelling like garlic lately, like bad, like really bad.
I do. I smell like garlic.
Yeah, I mean, are you taking I don't know, garlic supplements or something? I mean,
No, I'm not.
Okay.
Really? You think I smell like garlic?
I mean, I'm so sorry. I'm not trying to put you in an awkward position, but I just thought that you would want to hear it from me instead of everybody at work. Everyone at work has kind of been talking about it and
What?
talking about you.
Everybody at work is talking about this?
Believe me, I'm not trying to make you feel bad, but it's affecting everything.
Literally no one has said anything to me. This is news to me.
But they're all saying it to me. And literally every person at work has been saying it.
Wow. I mean, I didn't know it smelled that bad, but I did know.
Wait, you know that you smell like garlic? I thought you said you didn't know.
Yeah, but I know, and you shouldn't worry about it, and that's it. Thank you for your concern.
Hold up. So you know that you smell like garlic, and you're telling me not to worry about it, but I'm telling you that everybody at work is gagging over the smell, and everyone is sick over it.
Gagging over the smell.
No,
Everyone loves the smell of garlic.
literally, I brought a client by your desk a few weeks ago, and they were gagging.
Okay, first
when
of
they
all,
walked
you shouldn't
by.
be. I'm in the finance department. Don't be having clients walk by my desk. And also,
Andy, we
it's
work
fine.
in a huge office space. We just share that common space. It's
Okay,
not like
look.
you're in your own separate office. You are in a cubicle.
Okay, I'm saying don't worry about it. Thank you for the call. I appreciate the call. Like, let's just drop it. Let it go.
What's the reason? Why do you smell like
I'm
garlic?
Italian. I eat a lot of pasta. That's the reason.
No,
And
that's not an excuse. And I'm Italian too, so I don't know. Like, what is going on?
Okay, look, I've been doing it on purpose, okay? I've been rubbing garlic on my body.
What? Wait a minute.
Yeah.
You've been rubbing garlic on your skin? What are
You
you
wouldn't
doing that
understand.
for?
It's
Well, explain it to me. Why the hell would you be doing that?
All right, Holly, look, since you're prying and you're not going to let it go, I'm going to tell you a little secret
Okay.
between us. Every morning, Lois and I have been hooking up, and she wears that crazy perfume, and so
What?
I put a little bit of garlic on me. I thought it would
Wait.
just...
Back up. You're hooking up
Yeah.
with Lois?
Yes,
Like our boss, Lois?
yes, don't tell anyone. It's...
Oh my God.
Awkward.
Oh,
What?
interesting way to use garlic.
This is
Huh.
spicy.
Whoa, hello?
Hey, what's up,
Hi.
Andy? How are you? This is
Oh
Jubal
my
from Brooke and Jubal in the
gosh.
morning.
Oh my God.
So much drama.
Wait, what's happening right now?
Andy, what's up? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning. It's a radio show.
What, is this a prank, or what's happening?
No, it's not a prank.
Oh my
We
God.
do a segment on our show called the Awkward Tuesday Phone Calls, where if you have a situation that you need to confront somebody about, you can call us and we'll give you some advice on how to handle the phone call as long as you make the phone call on our show. And that's what Holly was doing. She wanted to tell you that you reek of garlic, and I guess we know why now. So,
Andy,
Oh, my God. I'm on the radio right now?
yeah.
Yeah.
Andy, I am so sorry. I did not. Is
Holly,
because
are
you're
you
hooking up with
serious?
our boss?
Why would you do this to me? You put me on blast? This is nuts.
I no, I didn't know though. I did not mean to put
Oh, my God.
all of your secrets out there. I swear to God, I did not mean to
Okay.
do that.
Well, I think everybody can support your use of garlic now that we know why.
And that is a really weird solution to your problem, by the way. I mean, that's
Yeah,
a whole
I mean,
aside.
also that.
Oh, my God. What radio show is this? What is it? What is it called?
It's called Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
I hope nobody listens to that at work. Oh, my God.
Well, Holly does. We know Holly does at least.
Yeah, so you got one.
Everyone's going to find out. I'm in so much trouble.
No, Andy, it's all right. Just take a breath. It's gonna be fine.
Yeah, there's
Okay?
gotta
I
be
can't take a breath. I smell like garlic.
Andy, there's gotta be other people in your office hooking up. You can't be the only one that is getting it on with a coworker.
Lois wanted this to be a secret. This is why I rub garlic on myself. She told me to do it. Oh, my God. Oh, my...
So
Hold
she's the one that told you to put garlic on your body to cover up her perfume?
Oh my God,
Yes.
this is crazy.
How is her solution just like, don't wear the perfume when I'm gonna hook up with Andy? Like, that seems like a lot better solution Lois could have come up with instead of you rubbing garlic on yourself.
She's my boss. I do what she says.
Yeah, I guess you do what she says.
What kind of relationship is this, Andy?
Holly, this is messed up. You guys are all messed up.
No,
Wait,
don't freak out.
wait,
Is she like
Andy.
married or something? Is that why you feel like you're gonna get fired?
No, she's not married, but, like, we aren't supposed to be doing that. Oh, my God. I
but-
shouldn't even be talking about this right now. I need to go, you guys. I got to go. I can't talk about
No, just wait. Maybe it could be a good thing. You know, like maybe now that it's out there, do you like her?
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, you like her enough to rub garlic all over your body.
But does she
I
like
think that
you?
means
is
you
the
love
question.
her.
Yeah, does she like you is the question. I mean, if she's asking you to do that.
Well, she's not going to like me after this. Now that everyone knows and everyone thinks I'm a garlic freak.
Yeah, but now, and I feel like now that it's out in the open, you don't have to smell like garlic anymore, and you guys can just be, you know, together and not have to sneak around.
Holly,
This is a
whatever.
win-win. This is a win-win, Andy. It's a win-win.
I don't know.
Andy, do you like putting the garlic on?
That's a weird question.
No, it's the worst.
Okay, well
Okay.
then Holly has a point. Now that it's out in the open, you might not have to do that anymore unless she really likes it and it's like a thing for her. She might want you to keep doing it. Who knows?
Freaky.
Ugh. This is just like overstimulation for my brain right now, but yeah, I mean, the garlic thing was weird.
It's really weird. And it's also
It is
kind of
weird.
strange that you guys only hook up in the morning time. Like, do you not spend any time on the weekends together at night, or is it just like that's extra bonus?
There's just something about work. I don't know. It's hot.
Oh my God. You're
Yeah, it's a nice way to ease into the day for sure.
so you're doing it at work?
Yeah.
I didn't understand that, I don't think.
That's why you could get fired. Not because you guys are hooking up, but where you guys are hooking up.
If you guys could see Lois, you'd understand. She's hot.
All right.
Nice, man.
Oh my gosh.
So what are you going to do then, Andy?
Well, I guess we're going to see how it all plays out. I feel like it's out of my hands at this point.
Oh my God.
Yeah, but now you don't have to put garlic on anymore. So that works.
Wow, that's not really up to me. It's Lois's decision if I keep rubbing garlic on myself or not. But, yeah, we shall see, Holly. Wow.
At least you know if he smells
Yeah.
like garlic, we know what just happened.
At least it's out there now, and you can have that conversation like everybody has to have with their significant other. Is it time for me to stop putting garlic on my body to cover your perfume smell?
You guys, it worked.
Yeah,
well,
obviously.
obviously it does.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Text in at 78592. It says, I was hoping that guy was going to say he was afraid of vampires and scared of his coworkers. That actually might have made more sense than what happened. In case you missed today's Awkward Tuesday phone call, Holly wanted to call her coworker named Andy because he's smelled like garlic for a while now, and apparently a lot of garlic, and everybody's talking about him behind his back. So she called Andy and said, hey, we've all noticed that you're smelling a lot like garlic.
Yeah. Awkward.
Yeah.
And after their conversation, he shared that the reason he smells like garlic is because he's been hooking up with his boss every morning, and the smell of garlic is supposed to cover the scent of his boss's perfume.
And it's working.
It is working, definitely. Nobody ever thought that he was having an affair with the boss. They just thought he was the weird guy who smelled like garlic.
For sure.
It's such a weird solution
I
still.
know. I thought he was like taking garlic pills or something.
Dude, I think his boss has some sort of like weird power play
Yeah.
over him right now.
Yeah.
He
Like,
said his
she's,
boss-
That's what he
she's
was
got
saying.
a thing or
Yeah.
something, you
Yeah.
know?
He said his boss was the one that was telling him to do it, so she must
Yeah.
like dudes drenched in garlic. I don't know. The conclusion was he wasn't happy with the news that
Yeah.
it got out
Yeah.
and was embarrassed about it and thinks that he's going to get fired now.
Yeah.
But-
Well,
Hopefully not.
I
Who
don't
knows?
think so. I don't think she'll fire her booty call that smells like garlic.
Of course not.
Yeah.
Maybe it'll be a good thing for him. Remember, if you want to make an Awkward Tuesday phone call, you have an issue with someone and you'd like our advice, just email us. We'll give you some advice as long as you make a very awkward phone call in exchange.
Move at 92.5.
60 seconds away from your shock collar question of the day. It's Brooke and Jubal in the morning. But before we actually start the show, we can't do that without pointing out that somebody in studio has a new hairdo.
Oh, thank you. I didn't think you guys would notice. It took
Nope.
you like 3 months last time.
Talking about Brooke Fox. She
Yeah.
decided to update her mom bob to
Okay,
Mom Bob
listen.
2.0.
It is.
Just because I'm a mom, you don't have to call everything mom, all right? It's a lob, which is a long bob, okay?
A lob?
A lob.
A lob.
Yes.
A mom lob. My
No,
bad.
it's just a lob.
Yeah.
Damn it.
And
Why can't I just have one nice thing in my life?
in preparation, had to Google search how to compliment a woman on her haircut. So
Oh.
Wow.
found a list of compliments.
Okay, tell me. I
Online.
feel like they're so sincere already.
Good.
Okay, first one is, wow, that's some nice hair you have. Is it new?
Is it new?
Is it new?
Good, thank you.
Or, I really enjoy the sheen of your new mane.
Maine?
I kind
got a
of,
nice sheen to it.
Yeah, thank you. I work hard for that.
Another suggestion that Google had as far as complimenting you on your haircut.
Yeah.
That haircut you chose really suits your face and body type. Good job.
Wow.
I added the good job part myself.
Wow.
It also says some compliments that you shouldn't use
Yeah.
are, I bet your hair smells as good as it looks.
Ooh, creepy.
It actually does right now. I haven't washed it since she did it yesterday.
Oh, got a
yeah.
little product in there.
Yeah, you know.
Or, nice hair, can I borrow some?
Uh-huh.
No, don't
That's not a
ever
good
say
compliment.
that.
I don't understand how every time we do something like this, I go from like really high of feeling like, wow, my friends paid attention to, wow,
Well,
I hate myself.
we found compliments. You also says you should not just say hair
No.
as a compliment.
So weird.
So
I feel like you're going to forget that one though.
Just
yeah, I
point.
might later on
Yeah.
today. I might just go hair. Anyway, nice new haircut.
Well, thank you.
It's
I
got a good
think.
sheen on it.
Yeah,
Yeah, on that
hair.
vein.
Hair.
All right.
All right, let's get into the shot collar question of the day. Young Jeffrey has come in studio with a hat full of names. We'll draw a name out of the hat to see who will put on the shock collar today. They're asked a trivia question. If they get it right, they don't get shocked. Jeff does because he asked a terrible question. If they get it wrong, they get shocked to the song that you want us to sing. Text in at 78592. What song do you want to hear from the person who gets shocked today. Jose has drawn a name out of the hat because he had the shock collar last. And who'd you get?
I got Brooke Fox.
Hair.
Ooh,
All
Hair.
right. Brooke's got the shock collar while she's putting that on.
Hair.
Jeff, please read Brooke the shock collar question of the day.
Recently, I asked you about movie sequels and remakes that originally came out in the 1980s. Well, now let's move it up a decade. And out of the top 20 highest grossing films of the 90s, there was only one comedy that did not get a sequel, prequel, or remake. What was it?
Oh, man, Jeff. God dang it. Okay,
Who were
one
the biggest like
comedy.
comedians
Oh, wait.
of the 90s?
Why am I spacing? Okay, so I'm thinking biggest comedians of the 90s. I can't remember his name. You know his name.
Jim Carrey?
No, he passed away.
He's dead?
Big dude.
Jim Carrey?
Why am I spacing his name?
Ralphie
He's like
May?
John Candy.
He didn't have-
iconic, you guys.
John Candy.
Big dude.
guy in a little coat.
Oh, Chris
Thank
Farley.
you, Chris Farley.
Oh,
I don't know why I couldn't think of his name to save my
say
life.
Ralphie May?
Well, I said big guy, and I was like, but he didn't have any movies.
Yeah, it's true, not in the 90s.
Okay, what was the big guy in a little coat movie?
Tommy Boy.
Tommy
Yeah.
Boy. That didn't have a remake.
You think
Okay.
Tommy Boy is one of the top 20 highest grossing movies of the 90s?
It was a good
Yes,
movie.
it was an amazing movie.
Okay,
That's a hit.
go with that one then.
Wow. I love that movie.
So I keep thinking about Jim Carrey because he was doing everything. Dumb and Dumber definitely had a
But that was
sequel.
really well, that was mid to
But
late.
The Mask. The Mask was really successful. That was Cameron
I think
Diaz.
they had another mask.
Did they?
I
I don't
think
think so. They had another Ace Ventura, but they didn't
Another
have.
one. God, he was in everything.
But they didn't have another mask, I don't think. Oh! What's the one? And they were just talking about it that they're planning the first sequel, Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure.
Ooh.
It hasn't had a sequel yet. It was Keanu
Oh, yeah.
Reeves.
That was big.
It was an awful movie,
It
but it was
was.
also a huge movie. But I don't know if it'd be one of the top 20 of the 90s. But it's so iconic.
It's got to be obvious. Like if it's still in the top 20.
And there was just a headline about how Keanu Reeves would do the sequel to Bill and Ted's.
Yeah.
Read the question one more time.
Out of the top 20 highest grossing films of the 1990s, there was only one comedy that did not get a sequel, prequel, or a remake. What film was it?
All right, I'm either going to go, what do you guys think? And obviously not Tommy Boy because Jeff shot that down real quick.
That
Jeez.
sounded good to me.
Wow, it was like my haircut all over again. I guess I'll go Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure.
Many of the top 20 highest grossing films of the 1990s were given sequels or prequels thanks to their success. For example, movies like Lion King, Home Alone, Men in Black, those all got sequels, but there was only one comedy in the top 20 that did not get another film. It was the 18th highest grossing movie of the decade, starring a very famous comedian. I'm talking about Robin Williams in Mrs. Doubtfire.
Oh, man.
Come on, Brooke. Iconic.
I forgot all about
Yeah,
that
Bill
movie.
and Ted's Excellent Adventures got nothing on Mrs. Doubtfire. God, I'm dumb today.
All right, you got the
'Cause I
question
went-
wrong. And somebody wanted to hear The Lion Sleeps Tonight by The Tokens.
Ooh.
So
That's who sings
whenever you're ready.
In the jungle, the mighty jungle, the lion sleeps tonight.
Oh, we mow it. Oh, we
In
mow
the
it. Oh, we mow
jungle,
it.
the mighty jungle, the
Oh, we mow
lion
it. Oh, we
sleeps
mow it.
tonight. Ow! I wanted to get to the.
Yeah, the high note.
All right.
Sorry.
Phone tap's coming up
Ow.
in just a few minutes. It's Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
I'm Bradley Johnson with 1-800-DUI-AWAY. Not getting behind the wheel after drinking is the best choice. But if you're pulled over, the next best choice is to call 1-800-DUI-AWAY.
It's another Jubal phone tab.
Weekday mornings on the 20s.
Only on Moving 92.5.
Hello?
Hi, this is Casey Ryback. I'm calling from Die Already. With whom do I have the pleasure of speaking with?
This is Amy.
Hi, Amy. How are you?
I am well. How are you?
Good. Do you have a few minutes so we can tell you a little bit about our organization?
Who are you with?
Die Already. The organization...
Die already?
Yes. Well, it's an acronym. DIE. Already.
Die already?
Yes. It means don't indulge the elderly. We are an organization that believes in taking away the privileges of seniors.
What?
Well, we feel like they've had enough handed to them over time, and they've been given enough special treatment that they don't deserve to have that, frankly. They've been here longer than us.
No. I've never heard of anything like this ever before.
I'm not surprised. Nobody in our local or state government has done one thing about this. So we're stepping up. Seniors are taking advantage of the system. I think you can agree with me on that.
Oh, you think I'm going to agree with you on that?
Well, I would hope that you'd be able to agree with me on that. You might have a different viewpoint, but if we could stop by your house and talk to you a little bit more about Die Already, you'd see.
Don't you think your acronym is a little offensive?
You mean Die Already?
Yes, Die Already.
It may be offensive to some. It might be. I'm willing to admit that. But you know what is offensive to me? You know what's offensive to me? Senior discounts.
Oh, you think senior discounts are offensive?
Absolutely. Let's ban them. Pay full price like everybody else, don't you think?
Yeah, do you think other discounts are offensive too, like veteran discounts and things like that? You don't think the elderly have earned any discounts?
There's a reason our government is in debt, and it's because of the massive amount of senior discounts out there. If they were to pay,
that's why the government's in debt?
I do. I think it's a big problem, and if they were to pay full price like everybody else, that could help put a dent in the national deficit.
Really? Wow.
Think about all the things that they're giving discounts on just because they've lived a long time. Movies, haircuts, meals, and don't even get me started on the preferential seating on airplanes and things like that. I mean,
this whole thing sounds ridiculous to me. I just find it hard to believe. I can't believe that it's real. I think it's offensive.
I'm going to go ahead and use sort of a hypothetical situation here and see if you're okay with it. You're going to the movies. You have a couple of friends with you. You're going to pay $15 to $20 per person. Do you think it's right that someone, just because they've been here for 70 years, has the right to pay $9?
Yeah, I don't really care.
Well, you should care, because that's your hard-earned American dollars going out the door.
But you know what?
You've been working hard for that money, and you know what they've been doing? Gardening for like 12 hours. Frankly, and excuse my language, they haven't been doing for years.
Let me tell you something. These days, senior citizens are working. There is no retirement.
Oh, you're one of those senior sympathizers, aren't you? You're a sympathizer.
It means not taking the rights away from senior citizens, then yes, I guess I am. I mean, come on. You're this is too much. You're going too far with this.
Well, you know what those seniors think? Those seniors that you love so much, they don't give a about you. Not a sec, even if they could, not a second. But most likely they can't because they're old. It doesn't work right most of the time. That's some sort of insurer or something like that.
This can't be real. Come on, man. Give it up. Come on.
This is actually Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning. I'm moving 92.5 doing a phone tap on you.
Oh, my gosh. Thank goodness.
Your buddy Jeremy set you up. He said you needed a good laugh.
I'm going to kill him. Oh, my gosh. Die already.
Die already. It's a great cause. Are you sure you don't want to join?
No, I don't, but he would. He would join Die Already.
Good. I will contact him then and have him join up.
Wake up every morning with Jubal phone tabs. Weekday mornings on the 20s.
Only on Moving 92.5.
Yeah. I've been moving calm, don't start no trouble.
It's Brooke and Jubal in the morning. It's time for What You Doing at the Courthouse. Lots of courts in this country. Basketball courts, food courts, guest rooms at the Courtyard Marriott, all kinds of courts.
Interesting. I never thought about how many courts we had.
But the best court is the judicial kind.
Okay.
And it's what you do at the courthouse, where we go down to the courthouse and just ask a very simple question.
What you doing at the courthouse?
Changing my name.
Changing your name? Okay, what's your name right now?
Gregory Ryan.
Okay, and what do you want to change it to?
Gregory Gutterman.
Gutterman?
It's my mother's maiden name, and I feel a lot more attached to her side of the family.
If you're going to change your name, you might as well go all out, right?
That's true. I was thinking about...
You could do anything. You could even use your mom's name and your dad's name and then combine it with the Gutterman. Next thing you know, you're like Mary Samantha Gregory Gutterman Johnson.
That would be a lot to fill out on any kind of forms or paperwork, I think.
Not that it's a bad idea, just, man, I don't know if I want to write that much.
Yeah. Dude, I have a friend whose name takes up 2 lines on their driver's license.
Whoa.
Yeah, it's a big name.
That would be
And
annoying.
you know what? He hates forms.
Yep, so
yeah, there's
you should
not
change
enough
it.
spaces for him.
Just change his last name to a period.
Yeah.
That's all he needs to do. It's What You Doing at the Courthouse, where we go down and just ask a very simple question.
What you doing at the courthouse?
Seeking justice for myself. Filed against my former partner. He doesn't want to break up, so it led to this. I was hoping we could be friends, but it's coming out ugly.
The situation seems really bad, but you're just out here eating popcorn, like, seeing pretty good, actually.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to a nice outcome for myself.
Yeah, no, good for you. So you're going to put yourself back out there on the market?
Oh, no, I don't do that, but they just fall into my lap for some reason.
Oh, they fall into your lap?
Yes.
Men?
Yes. When I first moved here 5 years ago, I had 8 proposals for men to marry me.
8? Oh my gosh, you are...
I narrowed it down to 1, but this is the one I want to get away from.
You made the wrong decision, so you're going to hit up the other 7 now?
No, some of them died.
Oh, they died?
Mhm.
Oh, I mean...
Older, and I guess the time was right for them to go or something.
Or something, I don't know. Or something.
I will say, there's a lot of people listening like, what? I can't even get 1 proposal, and this dude's getting 8? Like, what? What
In
am
a
I
year.
doing wrong? I don't
Yeah.
care if they're about to die. Like, I just want 1.
Also should be a movie about his love life. 'cause
Yeah,
it sounds
right?
crazy.
What you doing at the courthouse?
Oh man, they got me for reckless driving, man.
What? Tell me the story. What happened?
Okay, this is what happened, man. Right? I left a friend of mine's wedding party, and we was smoking cigars and drinking cognac. Right? We was chilling, and the cognac was a high brand, so I knew the content was gonna be high.
High percentage.
I got done, on my way home, almost on my way home, man. Police pulls me over, right? There's some say, man, you were swerving. I said, sir, I was not swerving. I was trying to get over to the right lane so I can turn, man, right?
Okay.
As I'm talking, the alcohol came out, man.
So he smelt your breath.
Yeah, so he was like, sir, have you been drinking? I said, ain't this about a
What did he say?
bitch, man? He said, well, just come on. I said, man, look, man, just open up the back door. I'll get in.
Wait a minute. So you didn't even take a test. You didn't do nothing.
Look. I mean, I'll drive this motherfucker down.
Well, at least he owns up to it. He's like, look, I'm not even going to waste your time. Just let me in. I'll drive you there. I'm good right now, but I'll drive, okay?
I'm hoping that he doesn't drive anymore, but I do want to go drinking with that dude.
Yeah.
Right?
He's a fun dude.
Yeah.
Sounds like he'd be a good time.
Yeah.
It's What You Do at the Courthouse, where we go down to the courthouse and just ask a very simple question.
What you doing at the courthouse?
I broke into a house, my neighbor's house. Yeah.
What, for any particular reason?
Yeah, I got high and I thought a girl was in the house, and I thought they were gonna burn down the house with her in it. So I went over there and kicked down their doors and tried to save this girl that wasn't actually in there. So
What did they say when you came into the house?
there's a lot of screaming, and they ran out their front door, and
And what did you say?
I didn't say anything. I was just gung-ho about finding this girl that wasn't there.
So you went into like every room and you scoured, or like what did you do? You just broke down the door and stared?
No, and I went into every room, and yeah, so it's residential burglary, so it's pretty bad.
Yeah, that is pretty bad, I will say. Well, what is the lesson learned from this situation then?
Do math, not meth.
Math, not math. I went in there to save this invisible girl, but
Yeah.
she wasn't in there. But all of her jewelry was there.
Yeah.
So I decided to take her jewelry so that wouldn't get burned down in the fire.
Hey, but listen, you know what? On drugs, that man's a hero.
Yep. You can learn a lot down at the courthouse. Just go and ask them a very simple question, and you'll learn math, not meth.
Yes.
Remember, all week long, it's a special edition of Win Brooks Bucks because it's Victoria Clipper Week, where no matter what happens, you win a prize from Clipper Vacations. And Brooke is going for her 7th win in a row today. You're going to be playing Samantha in Kirkland. Hey, Samantha, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Okay.
I'm all right.
Are you?
Tired.
That's all right.
I'm always tired lately.
Your shirt says you're dope, though.
Yeah, that's just the
And
shirt.
your hat
though.
says something
You
else.
have
I
yawned
can't see.
twice, and I never see
Yeah.
you yawn ever.
But other than that, I think, what's good, right? Like, it's all kind of relative.
Life is good.
Right.
So, yeah, I'm all right. There are some things that are good, some things I don't like, but I think that's normal, getting through it.
It sounds like a therapy
I
session.
think Brooke,
Can
Brooke,
I
think,
leave
is
now?
feeling the same.
I'm inspirational.
Yeah.
Is
yeah.
it, though?
Very motivational today.
Yeah.
Very
I'm just going to
inspired.
leave. I'm going to go out here.
The tone
Okay.
is so bad now.
Brooke is
Just
gonna
I was a little bored.
Okay.
leave the studio.
Yeah.
And Samantha, you know how the game is played. You got 30 seconds to answer as many questions as possible. If you don't know one, just say pass, and you have to beat Brooke outright to win, okay?
Okay.
All right, cool. Here we go. 1 second. Let me get my paper ready. And your time starts now. The world's longest flight just launched from Singapore to New York. How many hours is it?
14.
Who's the owner of the Seattle Seahawks and the Portland Trail Blazers?
Pass.
What is the official name for the small circles on octopus tentacles?
Pass.
According to labor statistics, you're most likely to suffer a work injury on what day of the week?
Tuesday.
What's the name of the competitive sport in the Harry Potter franchise?
Quidditch.
How many stars were on the original American flag?
37.
Got that. You got a bunch of questions in. We'll bring Brooke back into the
All right.
studio. So what do you do
All
for a
right.
living, Samantha?
I am a store manager of a clothing store.
Oh, really?
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
What clothing store?
Zoomies.
Oh, nice.
Hey.
I like going in there
Yeah.
sometimes. Yeah.
I haven't been there in a minute.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we have fun.
It's been a minute. Which one?
Out in North Bend.
Oh, yeah. I'm not going that far.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
It's a haul.
It is. Hey, you know what? If someone, let's say you were at work and then you slipped on something that spilled on the floor of that Zoomies.
Like what? A soda pop?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. Some dude comes in there trying to buy some board shorts. He's got a Gatorade. It spills it on
There
the
it
floor.
is.
And then you slip. Well, you might need to get money from your insurance company. And that's why you should call my friends at advocateslaw.com. It's 206-512-3555 on that website, advocateslaw.com. They've gotten over $100 million for their clients. They can handle anything from car accident, slip and fall, dog bite, anything like that. If you have been hurt and you need to get money from the insurance, just give them a call. It's 206-512-3555, online, advocateslaw.com, okay?
All right.
All right. Consultation is free too, Samantha, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah,
I
just
appreciate
ask
that.
them the question next time somebody comes and spills a Gatorade on the floor. All right. Brooke is
All
back
right.
in studio with her headphones on. You ready?
Yep.
All right, here we go. Your time starts now. The world's longest flight just launched from Singapore to New York. How many hours is it?
Ooh, 13.
Who's the owner of the Seattle Seahawks and the Portland Trail Blazers?
Paul Allen.
What's the official name for the small circles on octopus tentacles?
Suckers.
According to labor statistics, you're most likely to suffer a work injury on what day of the week?
Monday.
What's the name for the competitive sport in the Harry Potter franchise?
Quidditch.
How many stars were on the original American flag?
13.
Before he was the lead singer of the Foo Fighters, Dave Grohl was the drummer for what band?
Nirvana.
Let's send it on over to the scoreboard and see how you guys did with Jose
I mistrust the information that I get from the internet.
Bolaños.
Samantha, you got a lot of questions in, but only one correct today.
Ooh.
Brooke?
At least there's one.
Yeah, right? Brooke, you got in one extra question and 6 correct.
I was
Damn,
on
Samantha.
fire today.
I got cream.
Yeah, you did.
did.
You obviously got beat, so you don't get the money. Let's go over the answers, though. The world's longest flight just launched from Singapore to New York. It's 19 hours long.
Wow.
Book coach on that for sure.
yeah, right by the
Oh
bathroom.
my God, my legs are like atrophying as the thought.
Who's the owner of the Seattle Seahawks and the Portland Trail Blazers? Paul Allen. What is the official name for the small circles on octopus tentacles? Suckers. That's the official name. According to labor stats, you're most likely to suffer a work injury on Monday. What is the name of the competitive sport in the Harry Potter franchise? Quidditch. How many stars were on the original American flag? 13, to represent the 13 colonies. Before he was the lead singer of the Foo Fighters, Dave Grohl was the drummer for Nirvana.
God, that felt good.
Samantha, you didn't win the cash, but just for playing today, you won a Clipper Vacations getaway for 2 to beautiful Victoria, BC on the Clipper.
All right.
Yeah. Their special whale watching sale is happening right now. So go to clippervacations.com if you want to take advantage of it. Well, you don't need to because you just won, but other people could, okay?
Okay.
All right.
Sounds good.
And we'll play Winbrooks Bucks same time tomorrow.
Move at 92.5.